in the game.
Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. Tonight, a game which will carry huge implications in this conference race. It's the Army Black Knights and the Memphis Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, I caught up with the Black Knights head coach pregame. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Black Knights ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. It's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits the hole. It's Carter. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Let's take a minute here to talk a little Memphis. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. That's caught. It's Tipton. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get into the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking left. Makes a connection. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
Second down, gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The option, the keeper, he'll toss it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. A first down for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Keeps it himself. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, he coughed it up. God, big mistake. But here's the thing. I'm going to run my quarterback. I got to pick my spots, but he's got to understand when I can take hits, when I get in traffic, and I got to wrap that thing up. And I'm a running back, right? When I'm running these design quarterback runs, I got to take care of the football.
Out wide right, it's Hayden. Makes the grab in their space. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He's going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Memphis.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Hands it off. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Quick completion on the out route. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Gets the back moving. A run for the quarterback. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And he almost had a pick.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. So you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They kick it away on 4th down. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They'll try to get out of trouble from inside their own 5, but they'll have to convert 3rd and 10. Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. Spins away. Gets away from one, finds room. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Hits inside. It's Hayden. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Chapman. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is, and that's a live ball behind the line. Defense trying to take it back.
Nice heads-up play by the jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Wide open downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah,
and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And now this offense will take the field again. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Rush is on. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Trying to get the corner. Keeps it on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Rush right in his face. Turning it on. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Memphis picking up the tempo. Quarterback keeper. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
They'll take over. First and 10.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Tells the run, wants to pass. Going over the top. A 50-50 ball, and he just outfought the defender and made the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably at a field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Pulls it on the option. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at Kansas taking on the number 13 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Jayhawks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
Pulls it, looking for a crease. Defense got it, they're on the run. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. On target over the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Memphis! And the punishment has been extended. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Under pressure. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Long way to go on second down. Keeps it himself. Got maybe a yard. Third down and 9 coming.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Gets rid of it.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
There he goes. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They'll need a bunch on second down. Run inside. It's Hayden. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Big hit. Knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Black Knights offense will go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Back to pass on second down. Gonna let it fly. Goes high to pull it in. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Wants to throw on first. Got a man in the middle. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Black Knights want to move quickly. He wants to throw it again. The screen, and watch out. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense? Stuff it.
Touchdown, Black Knights! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
On the option. The pitch. Does not get there. Boy, they stopped him just short of the goal line and kept him from getting the 2.
Memphis, 27 on 6.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Making the adjustment on the play. He's going to fire deep. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. Bust through behind his pad. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal. Not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Good, strong tackle.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Memphis, 33 on 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Crosses the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Army! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that, and we've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him.
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Hayden. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Miles is way ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him, and the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. The read option right to start this drive. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but
look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On play action. The sure hands, it's Tipton. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, it's Chapman. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. Memphis wants to move quickly.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Here he comes with the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Black Knights come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the...
Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football. And absolutely.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Breaks into the open. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
East. 18 flag. 18 flag.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. The quick game.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better to get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Let's go, baby.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Nothing like stomping the guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. Not a chance. Missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. If they weren't able to get that one off, it'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Corner's going to give them room. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.